Oh, the steam was still behind me.
Alright, let's start. Did it start?
Yeah, let's start.
Alright. Shalom. Macho Kappa Yahakura. Alright,
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahusha, Bahashim, and Rakadash.
Alright, Shalom once again. Double honest spots the elders, a great millstone. Alright. And Shalom to sincere brothers out there teaching the truth and sincerity. Shalom. Alright, with the Hebrew Israelites back here once again. The prophesy the downfall of Esau's kingdom. Alright. And to bring remembrance of the children of Israel, which consists of so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. As you can see on this board. Alright. To bring us back to our power, which is Yahweh. Alright. To our Lord, Yahawashi. So it's Yahweh Bashim Yahawashi. Yahweh means he is. Alright. Bashim means in the name. Yahawashi means he saves or he delivers. Alright. So, yeah, Lord willing that this Kent session is edifying unto the elect. Alright. To the hopeful elect. To the brothers out there. And to the sisters. Alright. You know, I wanted to kind of name this topic about, well, it's going to be mainly various topics, but I'm going to revolve around this thing that popped in my head when I was watching the brother Tyson one from Menavella camp. Because, what's it, I wanted to title it, Don't Question Yahawashi Yahusha's omnipotency, man. Don't question it. Don't got any kind of, wait. That sign on the wall. Yo, we're gonna put up the sign. Alright, so kind of wanna revolve around that. Don't got any kind of precepts and stuff like that set up. But I guess we'll start off with that. You know, we're gonna roll through the spirit, and wherever the spirit takes us. Oh wait, press that. And go up a little more. Yeah.
This is Isaiah 55:6. Seek ye the Lord while he may Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Hold ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto the Lord, Yahawashi, and he will have mercy upon him. Into our power, he will abundantly pardon. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither are your ways my ways, said Yahawashi. For as the heavens are higher.
Yo, I want one of you to search up. Nothing's impossible. Nothing's impossible. Just anybody's good.
Isaiah 55:8. For my thoughts are not your thoughts, neither your ways my ways, said Yahawashi. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
You know, that's basically one of the things. Actually, yo, this sign, man, holy shit. I'm gonna put my foot on it. Multitasking. Yeah, it's gonna do it. I hate when it is like this, man. if the signs aren't here, if the signs aren't here, it's gonna go through wind. I want this one. Actually, I want both of them. You got it?
I got 2.
Let me see. Come here. Oh, you know what? I want you to start at, I want you to read Matthew chapter 17. Yeah, I want you to read Matthew 17 and 20. Here. I want you to reread that verse again. Actually, reread it after that. Actually, not reread that. No, not over it.
It's Isaiah 55 and 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
And basically, that's basically the main point of this lesson. Yo, read that down, because you know I actually just want to elaborate more on it. But basically, there's a lot of things going on. That there's a lot of faint-hearted people in the truth. All right, I wouldn't even say that they're in the truth, but they know this truth. All right, and there's a lot of faint-hearted people that basically know that they're Israelites and you know stuff like that. Yo, you know what? Actually, you can say in the truth as well. You know, there's a lot of faint-hearted people. Faint-hearted people are people that believe they have one foot in and one foot out. They have one foot in, one foot out, because they don't 100% believe. All right. So when shit's hitting the fan, you know the ones that believe is gonna rely 100% on Yahawashi for everything. All right. It's gonna rely on everything on Yahawashi. But the ones that don't believe, you know, are faint-hearted, they're already at this current moment stocking up on bug-out bags. All right. They're stocking up on bug-out bags, and it doesn't just have to be with those people that's stocking up on bug-out bags. It's also those people that don't take Yahawashi miracles seriously. Like they just read it and it's just a book. Now this whole thing's just a big fan club. All right, they think everyone in this truth are just gathering together because it's a big fan club towards the Bible. And it's not that. Alright? We here in the truth, you know, I don't represent that we're part of that number. Believe that the scriptures wholeheartedly is 100% true. Everything that happened from the resurrection of the dead, you know, to the curing of diseases and such, you know, is 100% true. You know, the first miracle is us coming into this truth and changing our ways away from the dots of this world, man. Not walking in the way of this world anymore. That's the first miracle, you know. But we 100% believe that everything that's happened in the scriptures is 100% true. This is no fiction. As they say, the truth is stranger than fiction. Well, it's true that Yahawashi walked in water. You know? It's true that Lazarus was raised from the dead. You know? Everything is true. And we believe that. You know, this truth is not for faint-hearted men, women, and children. Because we're going into times where faith is the only thing that you should have your hope on. Yahawashi and Yahawashi should be the only ones that you have your hope on in these coming times. Because in the coming times there's gonna be absolutely no hope for anybody that's outside this truth. There's gonna be no salvation for anyone that's outside this truth. This truth is the only thing you should be grasping on. Alright? Yeah, I want you to read that. Just as, actually, I want you to read that verse again after he reads that one. Yeah, read it if you can.
This is St. Matthew 17, verse 20. And Yahawashi said unto them, because of your unbelief, for verily I say unto you.
Actually, go up a little bit. Go up a few verses where it starts talking about disciples.
St. Matthew 17, verse 16. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him.
No, a little bit above. It should be about a verse above. One more verse above. Read it if you got it. It says lunatic. He said. I think it's 13. Whichever one says lunatic.
Oh. It's 15. 15. It's 15. Saint Matthew 17, verse 15. Lord, have mercy on my son, for he is lunatic and sore vexed, for of times he falleth into the fire.
First of all, I want to put this out there just really quick. When you see somebody with an illness, you know, somebody seems psychotic and stuff like that, it's not because they have a mental problem, as Esau portrays. It's because they got a demon on them. They have a demon on that person. You take that demon off, that person's completely fine. Alright? And that goes hand in hand with that verse as well. There, your thoughts are not my thoughts. You know? Yeah, continue.
For of times he falleth into the fire, and into the water. And I brought him to thy disciples, and they could not cure him. Then Yahawashi answered and said, O faithless and perverse generation, how long shall I be with you? How long shall I suffer you? Bring him hither to me. And Yahawashi rebuked the devil, and he departed out of him, and the child was cured from the very hour.
Yeah, you know, Yahawashi, he was rebuking those disciples, man, because they were faint-hearted. They were like, you know, they're like, let's cure him. But in their head, they're like, can we actually cure him? Is it actually possible? Just don't doubt. And I absolutely hate that demon, man, because all the brothers in this truth have it. And that's a demon you have to rebuke yourself. That faint-hearted demon. I fucking hate that demon, man. I fucking hate that demon. You know? Because I want to just, like, when somebody's like, some demons trying to go at us, right? And they're like trying to be all aggressive and shit like that towards us. I just want to rebuke the demon, but I don't know exactly what to say. Not the demon. Rebuke that person which has the demon on them. You know, through the spirit of power of Yahawashi. I really hate that demon, man. And you have like this sharp feeling in your chest. Like, is it possible? Like, get the fuck out! I know it's possible. Like, I hate those type of things. That's a demon, all right. And if you're rebuking that demon, it's not. If you're rebuking that demon, it's not because you're faint-hearted. It's because that demon's just messing with you, making you believe that you're faint-hearted. And if you're rebuking that demon, that shows that you have faith. All right. If you're rebuking that demon, just say, "Shut the fuck up! I know it can work." It's because that demon is using your voice in your head, making it think it's you saying it, but it's not you saying it. It's that demon saying it in your voice. Alright? You Asian? That was random. Alright. Yeah, continue. Look like it could be the top.
Then came the disciples to Yahawashi's apart and said, "Why could not we cast him out?" And Yahawashi said unto them, "Because of your unbelief."
If your unbelief, and that's something, you know, if you're faint-hearted, if you're truly faint-hearted, and you know, your actions show way louder, you know, than your words. And if you're faint-hearted and you're like, we brothers always bring out that example of faint-heartedness, being like getting the bug-out bags and shit like that, trying to get prepared. Don't wait on Yahawashi. You know how these one body and Satan says, don't wait on Yahawashi. Those men are faint-hearted.
They probably took the bag.
Those men are faint-hearted. Yeah, they took the bag, and they're trying to divide the sheep. Those men are faint-hearted, and the ones that's gathering the bug-out bags are faint-hearted. You know, and you can see it by their actions. It's way louder than their words. You know, and you know the things that are coming. When shit hits the fan, the things that are coming, we need faith for everything. Everywhere we move, we need faith. We need faith in Yahawashi. We need that strong confidence. Alright? We need that strong confidence towards Yahawashi. There's a strong tower that the righteous are going to run into and are safe.
Because of your unbelief. For verily I say unto you, if ye have faith as a grain of a mustard seed.
That's small, man. Mustard seed is the smallest seed. Alright?
Ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place,
and it shall be removed. It's referred as a government. Alright? You can shake mountains, as they say. You can shake mountains with your voice. And that's what's happening right now, man. Because we have a strong faith. We over here in that's teaching the doctrine of GMS. We're the ones that are shaking these mountains, man. Not these other doctrines. We're the ones shaking the mountains. You know, ever since the apostles and the elders start coming out here, you know, putting their videos on YouTube and stuff like that, the more and more brothers wake up, the faster these prophecies come out.
The more the world hates us.
Yeah, the more and more Yahawashi Yahushua wakes brothers up to this truth, the more and more the world hates us, the more and more this prophecies come across. Alright? And so we're shaking those mountains. Because the Yahushua was not playing, man. He's not playing. You know? This is why he calls this generation a generation of vipers. Because the generation back then when Yahushua was around, the generation back again now. Alright? We're going to see Yahushua's return. This is the generation of vipers that we're living in. Generation of snakes.
Ye shall say unto this mountain, remove hence to yonder place, and it shall remove, and nothing shall be impossible unto you.
Nothing shall be impossible unto you, man. You know, people, yeah, I'm gonna, you know, I don't want to wrap this up. Yeah, we can get that a little later. What happened with Elijah? We don't gotta worry about when famine hits. We don't gotta worry about not eating, not drinking. We don't gotta worry about that shit, man. You got certain men and women in this truth that question is, was it actually, did that actually happen? You know? What if spirit, man? They need to stop that shit. It is or it's not. And we believe wholeheartedly in the spirit of power, Yahawashi Yahushua, that it can happen. Alright? Because nothing's impossible. Nothing is impossible to Yahawashi Yahushua. You know, with the story of Elijah, that barrel kept refilling with food during the famine. You know, they kept themselves full, fed. More like Yahawashi Yahushua kept them full and fed. It's like, nothing shall be impossible unto us. Through faith. Through faith. And faith is not something, it's not something that should be taken granted. Faith is not given unto everybody. Alright? Faith is given unto certain men and women and children. Oh, the entire Christian doctrine, that entire Christian doctrine, none of them have faith. None of them have faith. The only ones that have faith is the men, women, and children in this truth that wholeheartedly and believe in sincerity towards Yahawashi Yahushua. If you don't got a lot of faith, you better pray for more. Because once again, in the coming days, that's the only thing you're gonna have to rely on. Because you don't know if you're about to exit the door. The moment you exit the door, you get killed by something. You know?
Isaiah 55. 55 and 9. Isaiah 55 and 9. For as the heavens are higher than the earth, For as the heavens are higher than the earth, so are my ways higher than your ways, and my thoughts than your thoughts.
If there wasn't just put men impossible.
Men in what?
Men impossible. Just put those two words together. And then show me what you got. I don't know exactly where that precept location is.
Oh, I think I found it.
Let me see. Yeah, you could read just 27. Just that's basically the point.
Luke 18:27. And he said, the things which are impossible with men are possible with Yahweh.
Things that are impossible with men are possible with Yahawashi Yahawashi. You know what? Somebody search up the word miracle.
Definition?
Definition. Search it up on the web, on the internet. Because this is definition of a miracle according to, you know, definition, common definition. You got it? I want somebody else to read it though. You already read enough. Oh, not the etymology. This is the definition. I want just the common definition of it. No, the etymology is also good. You got it.
It says miracle, a surprising and welcome event that is not explicable, I think it says.
Yeah, let me.
By nature, I mean,
Oh yeah.
by natural or scientific laws, and it is thereof considered to be a work.
Therefore.
Huh?
It is therefore.
Oh yeah, and is therefore considered to be the work of a divine agency.
So it says a surprising or welcome event. Not all miracles are a welcome event, first. When it's something surprising, it puts you in a perplexed spirit. It puts you off. It puts you like, what the fuck? That's possible? You know? That is not explicable, which, if I remember correctly, explainable, alright, by natural or scientific laws, and is therefore considered to be the work of divine agency. Alright? So that's what a miracle is. People are so used to science, not knowing what science is. Science is basically, let's just say science in a nutshell is the worship of the God of reason. Because they want a reason to everything. They want a deeper knowledge to everything. They want a reason why this works. You know? Look up the God of science. Marvel, because of wonder. And you know, yeah.
Like he saw all this technology. We call it Marvel. You know, like just like the History Channel has a program called Modern Marvels. Well, basically, he's just saying modern miracles.
That he made.
According to
That
this,
he
you know?
made. That's why the brother calls it what is it called? Pseudo miracles. You know, he tries to do miracles through his quote science.
His own devices.
Through his own devices. Yeah. Now, there's literally nothing impossible to Yahawashi Yahawashi. That's why when you have faith in Yahawashi Yahawashi, you must always believe that he can do something. You know? You must always believe that he can do something. And that's a hard thing to do with a typical man that doesn't have faith. But you must always believe that Yahawashi Yahawashi can do something. When you're in a tight situation or anything like that. I mean, Yahawashi Yahawashi said that he shall lift up a standard. What does that mean? It means he's going to give spiritual power to certain men. He's going to lift up that certain man from the standard. From the common man. Really think about it. You know? Yeah, you can go back to that. There's nothing impossible to Yahawashi Yahawashi. It's impossible for men, but it's not impossible for my Heavenly Father. Alright? So telekinesis is possible. Flying is possible. You know, running at super speed is possible. Yo, everything's possible, man.
being a Superman is possible.
Yeah.
You know,
So-
and that's only by the power of Yahawashi.
So in the coming days, you know, the Lord keeps the Spirit on us. We're gonna wholeheartedly believe in Yahawashi Yahawashi. Every way we walk, everywhere we walk, we're gonna have faith in Yahawashi Yahawashi. All right? He's gonna feed us. He's gonna clothe us. I don't remember the Zah, you know. And overall, he's gonna deliver us from the coming destruction. You know, we talk about this. People hear us, but they just hear words. But when this comes to pass, just like what it says in Ezekiel 33:33, let me just get that really quick. Ezekiel chapter 33, verse 33, it says that when this cometh, actually 32, it says that, lo, thou art unto them as a very lovely song, but one that has a instrument. For they hear thy words, but they do them not. So these people hear our words, but they just hear words. You know? And when this cometh to pass, lo, it will come. Then they shall know that a prophet had been among them. So when this stuff comes to pass, when this prophecies come to pass, you know, then they will know that a prophet's been among them. You know? And like men like that, you know, they just dismiss it. Dismiss the warnings. And they continue on their way. Shit.
Isaiah 55:10. For as the rain coming down and the snow from heaven, and returning not, tighter. Thither.
They're like this, but they're.
I'll read it again. Isaiah 55:10. For as the rain coming down and the snow from heaven, and returning not thither, but watereth the earth, and make it bring forth a bud, that it may give seed to the sower, and the bread to the eater.
Stop right there. I want someone to find the precept. Let's see. Let's just say let's get shop clothes. Shop clothes. Let me also get yeah. Also, I want somebody. Actually, I think Galatians.
Yo, man, the Lord is speeding up this time. It's already been 30 minutes. It felt like 10 minutes at most. 10 or 5 minutes.
Can you send me? Can somebody find impossible like on the left? Up. Just put impossible left. Oh, Hebrews 6:18. Alright, I want somebody to get Hebrews chapter 6, verse 18.
I got it. Alright. Yeah.
Oh, what happened to the scripture I told you guys to find?
Oh yeah, I was going for that.
Wait, you said the first one?
Yes, I said I want someone to search up
Close you.
Huh?
Close you. Close.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
That's the first thing I did. I got 4.
Damn, all right. On Hebrews, I want you to start at 13. whoever is reading that.
Hebrews chapter 6 verse 18.
And I want you to not start at, I want you to end at 9. You find it.
Well, I got 4.
Company owned. Company owned all of that.
No, not all either.
Camera says unstable network connection.
That's me.
Huh?
What's that mean?
I should restart the Salakia if anyone's watching. Is it still going? Yo, still going?
No, it's buffering now. Oh. No, it did.
Alright, it's back on. Alright, you got that preset. What's your name?
From where?
Start it here and then read down here. Right here. All the way down to 31. So from 28 to 31.
This is Luke chapter 12 verse 28. If then Yahweh so clothes the grass, which is to the day in the field, and tomorrow.
That's basically what it is tomorrow.
Because it's space. That's fine.
Totally.
Okay. And if then Yahweh so clothes the grass, which is the day in the field, and tomorrow is cast onto that oven, how much more will he clothe you? O ye of little faith.
That's real. That's real. That's real.
And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink,
That's the spirit. Speak it louder.
neither be ye of doubtful mind.
Start over on that again.
12 and 28. If then Yahweh so clothes the grass, which is the day in the field, and to
It's like it.
sorry. If then Yahweh clothes the grass, which is
Alright. It's like it.
if then Yahweh so clothes the grass, which is the day in the field, and tomorrow is cast into the into the oven, how much?
My goodness, bro.
And tomorrow is cast onto the oven, how much more will he clothe you, O ye of little faith? And seek.
It's kind of the same thing. It's kind of the same thing where on that verse. Right there. It's the same thing there. So don't read that just yet. Continue on that.
And seek not ye what ye shall eat, or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind.
So what it's saying is that Yahawashi Yahushua, both Yahweh, by Yahushua, They got you. Alright? Them men in this truth, if you're doing the work, man, and you're trying to please Yahawashi to the best of your ability, stop fucking worrying about what's going to happen, man. If you're going to be saved. You shouldn't be in the mindset where, am I going to be saved spirit? You should be in the spirit where I'm going to be saved. Alright? You should be in that spirit, man. We don't go around calling ourselves elect, be boasting, I'm the elect. Ain't nothing gonna touch me. I'll walk in front of a car, and that car's gonna bust up. There's an angel's gonna block me because I'm the elect. No. You walk in front of that car, the car's gonna hit your stupid ass. Why? Because Yahawashi put the spirit on you to be boasting that way, be prideful that way, and just walk in front of a car. There's the difference between pride and confidence, man. Alright? There's a difference between pride and confidence. Alright? See, this is why we brothers in this truth call ourselves the hopeful elect. Not the elect, but the hopeful elect. So what are we going to do? How are we going to hope for to be part of the elect? We're going to do what the elect will do.
Judah.
Alright? We're going to do what the elect will do.
Negro.
Yes, continue.
Is the West Indians, Levi, Haitians, Simeon,
Continue.
Sudan,
Luke chapter 12, verse 29. And seek not ye what ye shall eat or what ye shall drink, neither be ye of doubtful mind.
And that's a lot of things. That's a lot of things. Men in this truth, men and women in this truth worry about. How is my children going to eat? How is anything like that? Yo, remember the days of Noah. Remember the days of Noah. It wasn't just Noah that was saved. It was him and his family. All right. Because at the end of the day, there's only one truth. There's only one prophecy that will come to pass. There's only one Messiah that's going to come from the sky. All right. He isn't going to be coming in literal clouds. He's coming with a chariot. And what's that? A UFO, a so-called UFO. You know?
And then
I got judges.
Slack here. I mentioned that. Of course, someone's always gonna leave.
This is Judges 5 and 11. They that are delivered from the noise of the archers in the places of drawing water, there shall they rehearse the righteous act of the Lord.
It's like
Even the righteous act towards the inhabitants of his villages
and then
in Israel.
there's only two more.
Then shall the people
is,
of the Lord
Colombians and
go down to the gates.
Guyans. And then is the Mexicans.
Once again, because the hopeful elect is going to be rehearsing the righteous acts, man. The hopeful elect are going to be rehearsing the righteous acts. We ain't going to be walking around and boasting that we're part of the elect and not doing the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability, because you ain't going to be justified by the law. I just gotta put that out there for those men that think they're part of the elect because they're keeping the laws. You ain't gonna be saved because you're keeping the laws. You're gonna be saved through your faith. And your faith in what? Through your faith in Yahawashi. Now how do you show your faith? You follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. You ain't gonna be saved through the laws, but you're gonna be saved through faith through what? Through Yahawashi. Alright? Through Yahawashi. Yeah, so we're not bound to the laws, but we're bound to Yahawashi. And so we're gonna be rehearsing the righteous acts. So we don't. So in that coming day, we shouldn't worry about what we're gonna eat, what we're gonna drink. What we should be worrying about is how to please Yahawashi, even in the low state that we're gonna be in. In that state that we're gonna be in, which shades the fan. it's gonna be a terrible state. But even so, our mindset should be how to please Yahawashi Yahawashi. So your mindset should be upon what you're gonna drink, what you're gonna clothe, what you're gonna eat tomorrow, what you're gonna eat the next day after that, how you're gonna ration this to make it last months. No, you should be your mindset should not be on that. Yo, continue.
I got a small.
Oh, you got a preset?
Right. This is Psalms 2:11. Serve Yahawashi Yahawashi with fear and rejoice with trembling.
Now it says serve Yahawashi Yahawashi with fear and trembling, man. Because in that day, when shit hits the fan, that basically should be the foundation of our faith. Because we're motivated to do this work by what? Do the fear of Yahawashi Yahawashi. It says Yahweh has spoken. Who shall but prophesy? Who shall but prophesy? You know? Even in that day, we should be trembling. We should be trembling in fear, man. And Yahawashi Yahawashi, but we shouldn't have be in a doubtful mind, thinking that Yahawashi Yahawashi can punish me at any moment. If you've been doing the fucking work, excuse my language. If you've been doing the fucking works, you shouldn't be having that type of mindset. Don't have the mindset of once again. Don't have the mindset of being doubtful. You know, am I going to be saved? You shouldn't have that mindset. You should have the confidence. You should have the confidence that you are going to be delivered. All right. You shouldn't have a what if spirit. Just walk on your way, believing that Yahawashi Yahawashi is by your side. All right. Run when you're in trouble. What's your strong tower? Where are you gonna run to? Who's your salvation if you're in trouble? If you get taken up by the military, you know, or anything like that, who are you gonna run to? You're gonna look for somebody to try to get out, do a getaway escape. You know, the men in the truth are gonna run to Yahawashi Yahawashi no matter what. We're at gunpoint. If we're placed on the guillotine, yo, you be like having faith till Yahawashi Yahawashi while your head is on the guillotine and the blade's coming down, and you're still having that strong faith, and the blade goes bing, and it fucking breaks off, and you go like,
You guys done yet?
like, did it fall? Oh, you probably would be gagged, to be honest. No, I can imagine the guillotine coming down while your head right there, and the blade stops on your neck, like it hits your neck, but it doesn't cut it. And you go like, and you just get up, and you just accidentally break the guillotine. You go.
Or it could be coming down and stop midway. But behind the scenes, there was actually angels holding it.
Yeah, shit, and then it breaks off and flings over it. Shit, anything's possible. That's why we joke around things. That's why we joke around like that. We don't joke around as in it's just a straight up joke. It's a joke as in the real joke of what could happen. What could happen? All right. Yeah, shit. Is it not charging?
No. You didn't put it in all the way.
I didn't do that.
Somebody did. Now it's charging. Unless that's short. It's still going dead though.
Just what percentage is it on? 1, 2.
Wait, hold on.
It went dead.
You